Hello, my loves. So we are going to read chapter 7, and this chapter is called The Oath. And Adam was intimate with Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, which is to say, acquired in pain. And the woman said, I have gotten a man from God, wherefore he may not reject the words of God. But behold, Cain hearkened not, saying, Who is God, that I should know him? And she again conceived and bare his brother Abel, which is to say, my breath. And Abel hearkened unto the voice of God. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, and Cain was a tiller of the ground. And by the voice of Lilith, the adversary, commanded him, saying, Make an offering unto God. And it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto God. And Abel he brought the best from among the firstlings of his flock. And God had respect unto Abel and his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering God turned his gaze away. For this sacrifice was unto man, and not unto God. Now the adversary knew this, and it pleased him, for he desired another in the flesh to pollute the seed. And Cain was very wroth, and he became defiant, having failed. And God said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? Why is thy face black, and thy soul sleepeth? If thou doest what is pleasing, thou shalt be exalted. And if thou dost refuse it, sin lies at the door. Seek not to fulfill thy own desires, but take possession of thyself, or that accuser shall have you. And except thou shalt hearken unto the word, I will deliver thee up, and know thou that this shall be unto thee according to thy desire. For behold, thou art the ruler over him, and from this time forth thou shalt be the father of his lies, and thou shalt be called Perdition. For thou was also before the world. And it shall be said in time to come that these abominations were had from Cain, for thou hast rejected the greater counsel which was had from Elohim. And this is the curse which shall come upon thee, except thou enter into the word of God. And Cain was wroth, and listened not any more to the voice of God, neither to Abel his brother, who walked in holiness before God. And Adam also and his wife mourned before God because of Cain and his brethren. And it came to pass that Cain took one of his brother's daughters to wife, and they loved the accuser more than God. And Cain desired the wife of Abel, his twin, and thus knowing that God should not give her unto him, for God shall not divide that which is sealed to give unto another. Thus Cain, desiring to make a way, sought counsel from that serpent that has deceived so many. And that adversary said unto Cain, Swear unto me by thy throat, and if thou tell it, thou shalt die. And swear by thy brethren, by their heads, and by Elohim, that thou tell it not, for if thou tell it, thou shalt surely die. And this, that thy father may not know it. And this day I will deliver thy brother Abel into thine hands. And the accuser sware unto Cain that he would do according to his commands. And all these things were done in secret. And Cain said, Truly I am Mahan, the master of this great secret, that I may murder and get gain. Wherefore Cain was called Master Mahan, and he gloried in his wickedness. And it came to pass that Cain went into the field, and Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass that while they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him. And Cain gloried in that which he had done, saying, I am free. Surely all that belongeth to my brother shall fall into my hands. And it came to pass that God came unto Cain and said, Where is Abel thy brother? And Cain said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And God said, What have you done? Listen, for the voice of thy brother's blood calls out unto me from the ground. And now thou hast brought the very curse that I had spoken unto thee before upon thine own head. For the earth has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. And now, when thou tillest the soil, it shall not henceforth yield unto you her strength. A vagabond and a fugitive shall you be upon the earth. And Cain said, That accuser, he tempted me because of my brother's flocks, and I was wroth also for his offering. Thou didst accept, and not mine. And now my guilt is greater than I can carry. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the presence of Elohim, and thy face shall be as a secret kept from me, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that he that findeth me will murder me, and this because of my iniquities. For I have murdered, and these things are not hid from God. And God said unto him, No, for whosoever shall slay thee have also done murder, just as you. Vengeance shall be taken on them sevenfold. And this is because of the shedding of the blood of man only leads to the shedding of more blood. And God gave charge unto Cain a sign, lest any finding him should smite this one. And Cain was shut out from the presence of God, and his wife and many of their kin. And these dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east side, even the face of Eden. Chapter 8, Secret Combinations. And Cain was intimate with his wife, and she conceived and bore Hanok. And he also begot many sons and daughters. And it came to pass that Cain built a city with a tower to watch over the land in which they wandered, where they could plant seed and grow crops. And the people came and went as they pleased, taking unto themselves that which they desired. And Cain called the name of the place after his son, Hanok. And unto Hanok was born Arad, and other sons and daughters. And Arad begat Makua, and other sons and daughters. And Makuel begat Methuselah, and other sons and daughters. And Methuselah begat Lamech. And Lamech took unto himself 2 wives, the name of one being Ada, and the other being Zillah. For behold, Lamech made that same oath with the adversary that his forefather Cain had taken. And having sealed the oath in blood, the adversary came to him, venturing him to take unto himself another wife as a possession to satisfy his own lust. And Ada bare Jabal, and he was the father of such that dwells in tents, and they were keepers of cattle. And his brother's name was Tubal or Ubal, who was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was called Naamah. And it came to pass that Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hear the words of my mouth, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. And again he boasted, yea, and if Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly Lamech shall be 77-fold. For Lamech had entered into the oath with the adversary after the manner of Cain, wherein he became master Mahan, master of the secret combination, which was administered unto Cain by that accuser. And Arad, the son of Hanok, having known their secret, began to reveal it unto the sons and daughters of Adam and Eve. Wherefore Lamech, being angry, slew him, not unlike Cain his brother Abel, for the sake of getting gain, but he slew him for the oath's sake. For from the days of Cain there was a secret combination, and their works were in the dark, and they knew every man his brother. Wherefore God cursed Lamech and his house, and all that they had gained with the accuser, for they kept not the word of God. And it displeased God, and he ministered not unto them. And their works were abominations, and began to spread among all the children of men. And it was among the sons of man, and among the daughters of men. These things were spoken because that Lamech had spoken the secret unto his wives, and they rebelled against him, and declared these things abroad, and had not compassion. Wherefore Lamech was despised and cast out, and came not among the sons of men, lest he should die. And thus the works of darkness began to prevail among all the sons of men, and God cursed the earth with a sore curse, and was angry with the wicked, with all the sons of men whom he had made. For they would not hearken unto the voice, nor believe on the high priest, even him whom it was declared should come, he who was prepared from before the foundation of the world. All right, I think we will stop there. Yes, we will stop there. All right, have a wonderful night, or have a beautiful day, depending on where you are on this beautiful earth of ours. Go in love and peace.